Hey everyone, if you're enjoying this content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I have plenty that we could talk about. Alrighty, today we are going to continue writing unit tests on the character select menu. So yeah, we got some video. I have even a continue video series here. So this is the prefabs, unit tests around the prefab that are testing the character select screen. So yeah, so we have a character select mini prefab and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna close others here, and we're just gonna start running through that to try and start writing some more unit tests. And in fact, let's go ahead and just see what's there now. So we're in the wrong scene first of all. So let's go ahead and collapse a bunch of stuff in the project. Let's get back to where we want to be. And we will go into scenes, main menu, and here. So what we want is when we hit play to see our character select, apparently it wants, yeah, okay, so we have level select here, right? And that was in the last series, and then we hit play and it just jumps us into the game, right? But this time we're going to want to do a little bit more than that. So yeah, so right now, you know, I had recently done this weapon select menu, and we did a for loop over the length of the player options and looked at the corresponding child objects. And so this is just a set of tests, but this has been really nice. So it's kind of an extension of that same test, but for the character select, and then we can check on, you know, images and other things that we have in there. So I think that's where we're gonna get started. And I think one thing that would be nice is to make sure that we have all the appropriate objects on that scriptable object that we are expecting to be using. So we have player options, and right now it just has the weapons, right? But I think we want characters as well. And so let's see, we have the UI here, we have the level select, we have the weapon select. And it appears that we've never used the character select at all. So maybe that's a little bit of an area that we want to start messing around with. And we don't even have the options in there, so we can get started like that. So I'm going to just say for, and then we're going to just say something like menu dot, and then we're going to say player options dot characters dot length. That way we'll have we can have an array of characters in there. It'll be good stuff. Player options, and then in here we just have like character settings, and then characters. And then we don't have a character settings yet, but we can make one. And so, oops, copy that. Public class character settings. Drop that in there. And then we're gonna just drop that into its own file. Paste this in. Character settings. And we're going to import a bunch of Unity stuff. And character settings. So now we should be able to create a new one and see them get populated appropriately. And it's not going to exist yet because we got to compile. And let's see, weapon select, character select menu. Can be dropped in here as well. Oops. We're going to drop it here, I guess. There we go. So very much like this, button, a character select option, and then the character select menu, right? And let's see, test runner, run all. We still have compilation issues, so go here. Character select. We do have that scriptable object. Oh, it's because it's yeah, character select, character settings. It's an array of character settings. Let me see here. So, let's see, scriptable objects, level settings, player options, weapons, create. Yeah, what's going on? Character settings. CHARA. Did I misspell it? I think I misspelled it. Yeah, character. 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 Building, building, building. All right, we got characters now as well. And we're going to create a folder here. Character. And we are going to create a new character settings. And we're going to just say imp, right? And imp is the beginning. All right, character settings are in there. We're all good there. And so now for each character, we can actually, you know, I wrote all this code earlier, so we're just going to get at the index of I and then get the child, the index of I as well. I'm just going to cheat. Feeling lazy right now. Bam. Character. Character select menu item, which doesn't exist yet. And UI. So alongside character select menu, we're gonna have a character select menu item, also mono behavior. Throw that into its own script. And then TMP text, public TMP text, and we're gonna just say their name, display, and then we're going to import the text pro stuff. And let's see here. So we're going to want to make sure that those exist. Character select menu, character select menu item. Yeah, we can rename that. And then control dot, and then rename file. Character select menu item. And we are going to want to put in some assertions to make sure that the menu and description are good. It's building a bunch of UI, right? Whew, painful. Using Unity engine assertions. Oof, what did I do? And unit framework. Oh, whoops. This is not where we want these. We want these in the unit tests anyway. Select menu tests. Bam. Character name, description, dot, display. Character, display text. And we just throw this in here as well. Bam. And we can always refactor that later if we need to. Okay, so we're basically loading the prefab. Then we're instantiating a copy of that prefab. We're calling its on enable. We're asserting that it created a bunch of them, and now that each one has the name and description. So I expect this to fail because we didn't program anything to set those values. And of course it does fail. Null reference exception because we don't have any of that stuff wired. And so we head to the prefabs. And let's see, player, any of that stuff, the menu. All right, so in the menu here, player options. So first of all, we need to wire in player options. Kind of the database for all this stuff about the player. We need the characters to be in there. So we have characters and swords, characters and weapons that are selectable at a different location. So the error line now is looping over the length of characters. Character select menu is null. What? Okay, so imp character, imp. Yep. Ooh. Character name and description, and that's because we want to care. And name and description don't exist. Generate those properties on there. They're gonna be strings. And we're going to say imp and say from the depths of the brothers dungeon, the imp was the skull's faithful companion in his impossible quest. All right, so this is like the original imp from Skull's Impossible Quest, right? So go play that game if you haven't already. It's available on Steam right now. Again, if you're still watching, like, subscribe, comment, keep going, all that. All right, so we are continuing. We are going to run our edit mode tests. Of course, we have a null reference exception. We are still null on because the menu player options, actually open line error. So we're saying in the character select prefab. Character menu. Still haven't set that. Okay. All right, so database is set. Run the test again. Open error line. Now our assertion is not set for making sure that they are, that the name and the description are set. And that's because our character select menu, instantiate prefab, spawn parent menu prefab. Yes, okay, so we're gonna just say for each player options dot characters character. Throw this in here, and we are menu item parent transform. Yeah, okay. Menu item, instantiate character menu prefab. We're gonna say this is a character menu item. And so now I can say menu item name. Name display dot text equals character dot name, and then menu item dot character description display dot text equals character dot description. Let's run all. Open the line. Why? So we're on enable specific cast, not valid. Okay. Inspector. We lost our character menu item. Character select option. Ooh, interesting. We were just a button before. Character select menu item. Got that's the menu. Menu item. Name text. Description text. We'll gussy it up in a bit. Alright, test runner, run all. Line still not cast, and that might be because we have not yet set the menu item again. Run all. Hey, passing. All right, so that now means that we have made a little bit of progress. So time for Chihuahua celebration. Yeah. And we're gonna go back into it. I know that I'd used the standard background, and yeah, I think it might be worth checking out again, because that's what that ended up looking like. So and the level select menu was pretty nice. So let's maybe continue down that path. So we're gonna go ahead and open this guy. We're gonna go ahead and give it the standard background. We don't have the character menu item again. Select menu item. We're gonna save that. Hey, the description's right in there. Yeah, everything seems to be working okay. All right, so open this guy. We are going to make some changes. I don't know what this is about. Hide. All right. Let's see here. We want to bring out open menu parent transform. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of this stuff that we had done here. All right, so just because we're doing some display stuff, we're gonna do a text mesh pro, and we're gonna say title text. Window title text. We're gonna say character select. We are going to do that again. Whoops. That again. We are going to auto size. And we are going to middle. And just give it some space on the edges here, and looks great. All right. Keep it from the edges. There, we're going to anchor the corners. We're going to anchor the corners. We're going to anchor the corners. And that way things can expand and contract appropriately. Run the tests again, save. Yeah, everything runs still. Okay, so we had scroll view, viewport, scroll bar. Okay, so we gotta add all of that stuff back in too. So we are going to UI, and we're going to do a scroll view. And you know, very similarly, character select menu, open, scroll view. It's going to go inside the content. Anchor the corners. We are going to delete the horizontal view. We got all that stuff. We got content like that. And then, yeah, so this guy can go away, and we're just going to replace that with content. Menu item, parent transform can go away. Let's see if that runs. Well, that was strange. Everything just froze, and then OBS stopped recording, so fun. Let's see here. So we are going to unpause that. All right, so we got that thing there. And yeah, we're definitely gonna want that to get kind of fixed. So we got a couple of cool things here. Inside, was it the scroll view? Vertical layout group. Content size. So I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this stuff because this is what we wanted. We're gonna head back over here on our content view, vertical layout group, 10, 10, 10, 10, upper center, width, not height. And then we're gonna say content size fitter, and we're gonna say unconstrained and preferred size. We're gonna see how that looks. A little bit better. And so now we can kind of scroll up and down. All right, and then in the menu item here, yeah, we don't want this to be a button anymore, right? We want it to be like, bam. We want this to be up here. We want this to be down here. We're gonna want to go up and to the left. We're gonna want this to be the left and centered. We're gonna want this to be all the way wide. We are going to anchor the corners, everything. And we can say name and description that is really long because we want to be. And we're gonna auto size it. Run that. And I think this error is just a Steam error. That's because I don't have Steam running right now. And yeah, so we probably need some spacing and then probably an image for the imp. Yeah, so maybe we can go, well, actually for now, we're just gonna go with that, but we do need, we can do this pixelated, but we could also do it yeah, we should do it by pixels. So maybe the background itself should just grow. Oops. And then we're gonna go in a bit, in a bit. How did we do this? So 5 and 5, and we're gonna just say anchors to corners. We're gonna do 5 and 5. Oops. Wait, what did I do? Okay. All right, so now we run this. Yep, we got the amp. Just select it and then move on. All right, next bit. Yeah, we want to make sure that we having enough in there will be okay. So we're gonna head over here. Well, we can work that out later. Alrighty, so test runner, run all again. Good. We need to make sure that the prefab gets set. And then we also need to make sure that we have a couple of buttons that can go and move us forward, or cancel. And I think that those buttons are just wired. We're not really in the actual scene. Cancel and play are just telling us to hide and show different menus. Yeah, so I kind of want those same cancel and play buttons. But I want them over here, character select menu. So our scroll view needs to shrink a bit. And then cancel and play are gonna have to move way over. And then so our scroll view, once again, we reset that. Alrighty. And then I think we had a good unit test elsewhere. For the level select, right? So and what was cool about this was we were able to grab the selected levels prefs, and then we were also able to, yeah, so we had in our arrange step, we did a let's go to our tests. Character. So in our arrange up here, we're going to just set it. We're going to say selected character. We had the selected level. Whoops. Press const. We're going to make sure that's not set. Then by the end of it, we are going to verify that our imp was selected. And we are going to probably select one by finding the level menu item. We actually do each one here. Make sure that each menu item was selected. And we can make it even more generic by just saying that the character name was selected and is now set as a prefab value. And of course, this won't pass. And that's because it just never got set that way. All right, so level select menu item. Set level as pref. So on enable, we're going to set the listener. So we're going to say character select menu item. I'm going to throw this in. Bam. Bam. Set level as pref. And then set level select menu. Level. Oh, I see. We're going to need to do all that for sure. So go back over here. Let's see. Whoops. Level dot is unlocked. We don't want to deal with that right now. We're assuming the characters are available. All right. Character options. Settings. Just build that all in. Level name. Be set character as pref. This level here is going to be character settings. I'm going to throw that into a field. We want the character select menu. I'm just going to call this menu. And we are going to change this to character menu. Bam. All right, so we got all that stuff set. Generate method. We're just going to return true for that for now, and we'll write tests later. Return true. A lot of stuff's the same. We can probably refactor out and extract something. Name. Description. character name. Double locked text. Ooh. Enable I'll just say enable start button for now. Which means that we're gonna need a test for that. Let's just do that later. Alert button. Or continue button. Give me that UI. True. Level select. Yeah, start button, cancel button. We're gonna have to work on that a bit. All right, so character select menu item. Select character. Settings dot character name. All right, so we're just setting him equal to the character name. Oh, that all looks good. Run all. Yep, broke that. Character name. Character name. Run all. Let's see. Expected was null, but we got imp. Okay, because R equal, the expected is on the right, I think. Expected and actual. No, that was right. Okay, so, oops. We know. Okay, so we changed this. So this is imp. And then this is locked. Okay. And then we run the test again. Run all. And let's see. So we went and got it. We got the component and we hit the button. Let's see here. button on click add listener. Selected character, character name. Oh, that's because the call was never called to set level to set all that stuff, and instead was set manually. So we need to go back to the character select menu. And as we're creating this, instead of doing this, menu item dot set level. Ooh. And then instead of set level, we're going to say character, and then we're going to rename this to oh yeah, okay, character settings, this comma character. And then we're going to also rename this to character. Copy pasta, copy pasta, copy pasta. All right, still not quite there. Okay, so as we instantiate them, we called set character, then, all right, we grabbed the menu, we grabbed the character settings, we got the character name here, and we're setting that in there. And on enable, ooh, okay, so character locked. So in the test, all right, so we say so called on enable. The button never called on enable either. So we gotta have one of these on enable. Did that happen in the level select menu tests? Oh yeah, the menu item called on enable. I like it. All right. Okay. Here we are. I'll run that. Oh, null object. The continue button is missing. Ah, yes. And actually, I kind of want that to be character select menu. Let's set active. Game object set active true. Cancel button set active false. Oh, true. I'm going to throw these up on the on enable here. And the new one's false. This in here. I'm going to continue and a cancel button. And those are null. And so we got to go fix them. Prefabs, UI, character select menu. Oh, that's troubling. Level select, yes. Character select. We might have done something bad here. Oh no. What? Am I losing my mind? Did we just revert? Character select menu. Continue button. No button. I then had... Yeah, that makes no sense. We had two buttons, play and cancel. I went in here, I opened this up. I said, play and cancel, you're coming with me. And then I went in here and I opened this up and I said, play menu. And there's the cancel there. Yeah. And I had moved them over. Didn't we do this? I mean, fortunately, we have some video, but that's bizarre. Do we still have our content spacer? Yes. Didn't I do that? Oh. Yeah, here we go. Continue. Okay, let's stop that. So for some reason that's private. Yeah, super bizarre. So we got continue, we got cancel, we got run all, passing tests. All right, last bit. We're gonna add a couple more assertions in here. So after calling on enable, I'm gonna assert true menu dot cancel button dot is active and enabled. Continue button. Button dot. And then after the for loop, we're gonna just say that this is active enabled. Lock in that functionality. Run all. Hey. All right. So, like, subscribe, comment, share this with anyone that's struggling with unit testing or whatever. You know, you can see I just TDD'd most of that approach. And give me a comment. And Sleepy Chihuahua is going to go back to sleep, okay? Bye, everybody. Talk to y'all later.